This is iLLANOiZE Radio with Biko, iLLANOiZE Jones, and Pretty Riot going down right now.
Yo, Rick, you did it again, man.
Subscribe to our podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everywhere. Just search iLLANOiZE Radio. We're there. We're everywhere. Head over to YouTube. And for those watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And again, shout out our sponsor, Blue Vodka. Now, as always, we bring you guys some of the illest guests from around the city and globe. And today, we got the homie iCON Moo in the building.
Yeah! Appreciate that.
Outclap me, cuz?
Yeah, you weren't here last week, so I had to.
I was here. I just left early.
Oh,
Shout out to Blue Vodka.
Hey, big
Yeah,
shout out to Blue Vodka.
Vodka. Yeah.
Blue Vodka.
This is nice right here.
Shout out to you for the hats, man.
Right. I got an iCON
Man,
hat.
appreciate. I got an iCON hat, man.
Y'all, Jones folded and he gave me the hat.
I didn't fold it.
Negativity.
I just got tired of hearing you whine.
Good. Because that's what I was going to do until I
Like
got
a
the hat.
pasty little sister.
And that's exactly what I am.
And plus, I wanted you to make my liquor too, so I was like,
You folded.
like she won. She got to make the drinks.
Now, iCON, should I call you iCON? Should I call you Moo or iCON Moo?
iCON, Moo, Chuck. All three, it don't even matter.
Okay, I'm gonna just say Moo. Okay, so Moo, how let's start on how the beginning of iCON started.
Well, the beginning is, it's something that came to me. It's an acronym, actually. iCON is, the meaning for iCON is I can overcome negativity. So with the acronym thing, I would say I got that from my mom, because like on birthdays and holidays, she would always give a card with everybody's name, whatever, like just say iCON. She would say Eyes for Israel, or just, acronym. So maybe it came from that, and I just broke it down. And then my partner, iCON Justin, shout out to iCON Justin. He in Dallas. He hold it down in Dallas. I hold it down in Chicago. He brought it to me, and he just made everything make sense. He just smoothed it out, and then we started rolling. We got the ball rolling early 2018.
Okay,
so we've been going for like a year and some change now.
So before 2018, what were you doing?
I was working at the clothing store called The Shop 147. I don't know if you're familiar with it.
I'm not. You are?
Is that on Stony?
Yeah, we got one on Stony Island, one on 95th, and one on 167.
In Country Club
In
Hills?
Country Club Hills, yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
I went in there one time. I found the cute dress.
So I still work for that, you know what I'm saying? That's the family, that's the home team, you know what I'm saying? So that's where you can find most of my items at, especially the one on 167. Shout out to JB Money.
Did working at the shop, motivate and inspire you to?
Oh yeah, of course. I always been big on fashion, but just working in retail. I've been working in retail for over 15 years now.
Ooh.
So I see a lot of the brands come and go. I'm in there with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student of the game.
Who was some of your fashion influences growing up?
For one, my mom, she kept me in it, you know what I'm saying? Like, she worked 2 jobs, but in between jobs, she would always, go to the store, pick up something every weekend. We was in Roseland shopping and all type of places. So that's my first fashion influence.
Shout out to
growing
Mom.
up, watching rap videos, just like everybody else, you want to see what the rappers and the dope boys got on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
So what was your introduction to like fashion? Like what brought you into fashion and get into the game?
What got me in the game of fashion with my own line, you asking?
Yeah. Or just fashion period. Like,
Just fashion. I always just took a liking to it, you know what I'm saying? Just growing up, you know what I'm saying? I had older sisters, you know what I'm saying? And then, just like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? You want to be fly to get the girl.
Right,
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Just period. And shit, I just took off with it. I feel like I went without for so long, you know what I'm saying, growing up. When I was able to get it, it was just like a rush for me. It was an addiction, so it was just like I got to keep going. I want to be fresher than I was the last time, and just every day get better.
What was the fit that you stepped back and you was like, I got this?
It was early. It was a Jabot fit. It was
I know,
it was
right?
a 2-piece Jabot fit, and it had the red and blue stripes that matched the Cubs hat. And I took that down to St. Louis for the family reunion. And then it's just the attraction that I was getting, you know what I'm saying, being in St. Louis with the Cubs hat on, it's already a rivalry with the baseball teams or whatever. So, so I knew I had it then. I knew I had an eye for it then. And early on, my first clothing store I worked in was Jonathan's. The one over there in River Oaks, they closed that down. Then I went and took it to Roseland. So I ended up in Roseland. And from Roseland, I went to the shop. And then I just been with the shop ever since.
Wow,
Man.
15 years of experience, man.
Yeah, I'm OG in this shit.
Definitely
A young OG.
What's some of the ups and downs and obstacles that you had to face? You know what I mean? That
With iCON, like I say, like we only been doing it for a year and a half, so I've been blessed not to have any obstacles come against me yet, and I'm humble enough to know that it might come.
Right.
But right now, I don't have any. Like we took off running, and with the experience that I had and my partner as well, we just didn't have any fumbling. You know what I'm saying? So it's everything been good, all money in. Rest in peace, Nip.
Man.
real talk.
Yeah.
So you said, pretty much iCON been around since 2018.
2018.
It's 2019.
Yeah.
The growth
Yeah.
has been phenomenal.
Yeah.
Does that make you feel a certain way? Like, do you feel the success coming at all? Like, do you have any?
I feel it just because of everybody else saying it, but not yet, because I know it's more to go. It's more to come. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful of it all, but like I say, it's another level we trying to reach, and we ain't got there yet. So
What level is that?
FUBU, you know what I'm saying?
I was
FUBU,
actually
Sean
about to
John,
ask that.
all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
I'm trying to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Don't try, my brother. You keep
yeah.
doing what you're doing.
I'm pacing ourselves.
So I want to know, how do you feel about a lot of the brands that are making, I guess, comebacks right now? Like how you just mentioned FUBU. Like FUBU ain't made a comeback,
Right.
but
They
they
tried.
did try.
They
They
Baby
tried.
fat.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, like
because it's a
referencing.
market for it. We the culture. So with all those old brands from the 2000s, that's what we was wearing. And then somewhere down the line, I think we got blindsided by, okay, everything got to be designer now. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know what I'm saying? You listen to rapping, okay, I want to go, I want to go rock some Gucci now. I want to do this, I want to do that. But you can still be fly in whatever you got on. That's what people don't realize. Like, you can mix match it. You ain't got to be Gucci head to toe. Like, some people be Gucci head to toe and still look
That means
crazy.
they can't dress.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So with the comebacks, I'm with it. I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Let's take it over. It's our culture. So we should dictate it.
Do you feel like hip hop is the one of the biggest revenue generators for brand awareness?
That's facts.
Yeah, of course.
That's facts. They go hand in hand. Fashion and rapping. Because you ain't going to be no bum while you on the stage or doing nothing like that. You want to be fly. You want people to see. You want people, I want to look like him.
I didn't see you, speaking of hand in hand, I didn't see your clothes on a lot of artists from the Chicago. Fly Skins being one of them.
That's my boy. Shout out to Fly Skins.
Like, how was that to see, for you to see that people really want to wear your clothes and help push what you got going on?
Okay, like I said, I've been in the game in the store for 15 years, so I see everybody coming up. Like, I seen them at their lowest, I seen them when they peak. So I've been around, like, you know what I'm saying, to see them like come up, because I'm 32, so I might be a few years older than a few of these guys that's rapping now. So I saw them when they ain't had nothing.
Right.
And then I saw them when they got the bag. So it's a blessing. And I always been the same, no matter what. Like, I've been, when they had $0 coming in there asking for a deal on the $30 shirt, I'm the same guy then as I am now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. It's just like they want to support. Like, oh, you got yours? I got to get it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, though. I love to see my people supporting, because they don't have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can go anywhere and get something else. You know what I'm saying? But they want to rock with me. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get somebody, like, who shocked you the most when they reached out to you and, like, I want to wear your brand?
I would say Thugger, Young Thug. Shout out to Young Thug.
Shout out to Thug.
Yeah, it was crazy because we sent it to him through a mutual friend, and he put the hoodie on right away. He put it on. He didn't hesitate. And somebody like that just known for swag, he got a million other options that he can go with, and he threw it on off the jump, off the muscle. You know what I'm saying? And it was Super Bowl weekend too, so it was it was prime time for me. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
How did that make you feel? Like, being a year in the game, like Young Thug just wore your hoodie to Super Bowl. Like, how did that make you feel?
It was a dope feeling. It was a dope feeling.
I mean, look at everybody rocking it
Right,
that you have,
rocking it now.
like rocking it now. It's like I was sitting there going through the IG, like, man, it's crazy because honestly, the advertisement is already there. All you got to do is repost the picture.
Yeah, facts.
Like, that's, to me, that's, I know.
So like I say, me and my partner iCON Justin, shout out to iCON Justin, we've been working nonstop every day, no days off.
What's it like running a business pretty much from two different cities?
It's hard, but it's a blessing to have a partner. because you don't have it all to overload on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So we bounce ideas off each other every day. Every night we'd be up to 2 a.m. If I got an idea, I'm shooting it past him, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And he came up with the idea to not take any profit, and I think that's the smartest idea that he came up with, by not taking any profit and putting all the money back into the business and watching it grow. That's how we able to do mass pieces on what we do and not run out of merchandise and come up with new things and just be ahead of the wave.
I hope, man.
I
Yo,
hope y'all
that's
listening.
that's
That was a
dope.
gem. He just dropped a gem.
Drop the gem.
Gotta invest the money right
Got
back.
to, right back into it.
Man,
It's like a plant. You got to water it.
we gonna actually get into a quick music break, play a couple ill jams, and we finna get into the homie TJ Mafioso. Same house. Up next, we got Flex 9 Lives and Little Blessing Eat. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with iCON Move. Make sure to check out the Ill List playlist, in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist, as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Pretty Riot. For those of you that are listening right now, make sure you tune in to iLLANOiZE Radio every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m., just like you're doing. I don't know if you're listening on, like, Apple, podcasts right now, whether it's Spotify, SoundCloud. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button below. Click that little bell so you get notified every time we post a video, because I know you don't want to miss a beat. And I'm going to give a special shout-out to Blue Vodka real quick,
Yes,
What you say, Biko? It's dangerously good.
Dangerously delicious.
Dangerously good. Shout out Blue Vodka. All right, we're going to hop back into our interview with iCON Move. You still feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
You like the Blue Vodka?
I'm fucking with the blue vodka.
Hey, I like the sounds of that. I like the sounds
Blue
of that.
42. Blue 42. You already know. It's like football, baby.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you, being a leader of Chicago's fashion today, how do you feel about the culture and the state of fashion right now?
I'm rocking with it. It's like it already been going on, but I feel like I also motivated a lot of people when I came on the scene, like, to do their own thing. Because I get a lot of DMs like, man, bro, I salute you, X, Y, and Z. I want to start my own thing. I need some help. And I'm helping them, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lane for everybody. It's like when I came on the scene, I don't think nobody else's money slowed up or stopped, and I'm still getting my money, so it's enough money for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
Everybody
Big
eats.
facts.
Nah, that's how everybody eat. For real.
What's iconic to Move? What's iconic to you?
Man, life is iconic. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like I'm sitting next to DJ Khaled. He's dropping so many good
No,
gems.
for real.
You
though.
smart.
No,
You
for
loyal.
real. For real, though. It's like we can't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because you here today, gone tomorrow.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
What's one of the things, like I heard you say earlier, you motivated and influenced a lot of people. Like, what's one of the things you feel you brought to the game of fashion here in the city?
In the city, to that positive. You know what I'm saying? Like iCON, that's a word in itself that make people like, yeah, I'm rocking with iCON. But then when they find out what it means, it's a message behind my brand.
Right.
It ain't just I'm fly, I'm an icon. It's I can overcome negativity. And y'all know what the state of Illinois is, or Chicago, the death tolls and all of that.
Right.
Rest in peace to everybody. Everybody got a sister, niece, cousin, or somebody. Well, they feeling the effects of it. Period. You ain't even got to be related to them. It's just like you see a female get shot with a baby in her hand,
Crazy.
and you know what I'm saying. It's just like, so when you got an icon shirt on, and if you know what it means, I can overcome negativity. If you see 20 people and you just saying that in your head all day, if you think it, then you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? You have a different mentality moving forward. It's like when you come into work, if you got the attitude like, man, I don't feel like being here, man, I'm finna get into it with everybody. 9 times out of 10, that's what's gonna happen. But if you come in there with a positive vibe, like, I can overcome negativity, I ain't gonna let nothing get to me, and I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna knock these 8 hours out, and then I'm gonna get back to it. Then that's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's
I
the power of
respect
the
that.
mind.
With you having
that.
such like a meaningful brand, how do you feel about fast fashion?
Explain what you mean by fast fashion.
Like, I mean, I think I'm thinking about it more so in the sense of, like, I'm thinking like Fashion Nova and things like that. Just like how those brands, they're so quick to hop on just trendy things. Like, how do you feel about fast fashion? Like, do you feel like it's really gonna last, or will people get back to wearing more original pieces instead of just what's trendy?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's a market for everybody. So it's some people that might want to go that route and just be trendy, but those are the people that's gonna have to keep shopping. And now when you're making a timeless piece, you ain't got to worry about it. You can, like I got stuff in the closet, you know what I'm saying, from Polo, from 7 years ago that I can still rock right now because I know how to shop. Like I say, I'm a consumer. I've been in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but of course, you get caught in the trends. Like I got True Religion jeans too that I won't wear right now. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just gotta be fashion forward and try to make the best pieces for you. You know what I'm saying? To last over the test of times. It's the same thing with music. It's just like some people drop a lot of bars that's current to right now, and when you listen to it 7 years later, you like, man, what is he talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When you listen to like Jay, you listen to Hov, and he's spitting knowledge like you could put on the Black Album right now and listen to it straight through.
Blueprint.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I just had that problem with Wayne the other day. No,
I ain't gonna let you do it to Wayne. I ain't gonna let you do it to Wayne.
Look,
Yeah,
pick somebody else.
I might be on his side with that.
Look, shout out to Skims in the building. But you know, you was talking about, you know, certain things that's a fashion, there's certain things that's a trend and things. And yesterday, I just noticed like it caught my eye, like bulletproof vests is like fashion.
Why is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like where did it come from?
I hate to
and
see
like
it.
what is to it?
I don't know. So okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right, the bulletproof vest thing. Now I think Meek Mill, shout out to Meek Mill. I think he popularized it. Okay, so bam, Meek Mill put it on. He like the hottest rapper out right now. We can all agree.
Right.
So everybody, you know, gonna imitate what he doing. So they did it. Bam. So then it's a brand out there that took my logo, iCON, and put an S on it and put icons on it, and they made the vest. And it been blowing up.
Are we suing them?
I ain't gonna even sue him. I'm gonna take it in hindsight, and I made my own vest. And like I said, I'm not even a big fan of it, but I understand what it is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta also understand what it is. So I didn't do a mass production of it. I made it exclusive and limited, but I had to get in on it too because they basically, you know what I'm saying, benefited off my name.
So he was like, you know, I gotta pretty much handle the situation.
Yeah, and it get tricky with suing and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even trying to go there with them. I'm just gonna take it in stride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you feel like these vests? Do you feel like, you know, it's something that can overcome negativity?
It's a fashion statement. I feel like it's a fashion statement for people who like that. You know, like I said, I'm not necessarily a fan of it. And hey, if you wanna wear, I think it's for the more so for the younger crowd, like maybe like 27 and under. You know what I'm saying? Like 18 to 27 or something like that. So, like I said, it might not be for the people 30 plus and stuff like that, but it's a lane for it. Like a lot of rappers win. Like I said, they try to be meek and pop out and do their thing.
I didn't know it was really that big. Like with I'd never really seen Meek with it. I just saw it really like on the Chicago front. Like
Man,
I think there's like a girl. I think her name is Designer Zoe.
Shout out to Designer Zoe.
I think Designer Zoe was making them. And like for me,
like
it just kind of
customized vest.
the
I've
customized.
seen one on Cowboy.
She doing her thing.
Yeah, like
shout out to
her.
Cowboy
She
too.
definitely
Sylvie
doing
in the building.
Yeah.
Vanland 147.
Hey, yeah, shout out to
Real.
Cowboy. But like, do you feel like it's counterproductive for us in Chicago to push this "we're not Chirac" narrative, and then you got fashion that's pushing that narrative that we're put the guns down, stop doing this?
That's what I say about that. I'm not mad at the Chirac thing because we living in that state. That's what's going on. So you can't be naive to the fact of what's really going on in front of you.
Facts.
You can't get mad at people in New York saying, "Oh, it's Chirac," because that's what y'all showing. Until y'all show them different, they're going to call it Chirac because that's what's going on. When our murder capital, we the murder capital or close to it or whatever the case may be. And that's what y'all showing. So until y'all show otherwise, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I want to change the narrative. I don't condone it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it like this. If I punch you right now, you're going to defend yourself.
I'm going to punch you back.
Exactly. So and that's what we taught from little boys, like, somebody hits you, you better hit them back. You know what I'm
Everybody
saying?
ain't Martin Luther King.
And that's what's going on. So it's like until it stopped completely and people have respect for each other, then it's gonna keep going on. And it's sad to say, but it's just like I said, if I hit you, you're gonna hit me back. You know what I'm saying? So we just it gotta be some type of treaty or something. If they could do it in Cali, the Bloods and the Crips and the Latinos can come together, I know we can do it here in Chicago. I just hope it don't take nothing as big as someone like Nipsey getting killed for it to happen here. You know what I'm saying? With somebody on that level go down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up right now. You know what I'm saying? Before it's too late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man. Do you have like, because hearing you speak, you a positive person. Like, do we do anything involving the community or anything like that?
I want to get more into that. Right now, I'm not. Okay. Not right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely, I'm open to it.
Okay.
I'm definitely open to speaking with the youth and all of that. I have spoken to the youth, but not on the, like this something I do every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I was going to
ask. Not on the Chance the Rapper level.
First thing you would attack.
Yeah.
So it would be the kids pretty much.
Yeah, for sure, because that's where it starts, the youth. You know what I'm saying? If I could reach the youth, then it's like we killing the generation, like, because it's a gap. It's like a gap where that generation, they the ones doing all the killing and drilling. We know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know, like, who doing it and what's going on. So if we can get the next generation to get out of that mindset,
they'll be the ones to change it.
And touch the next generation. And that generation will touch the next.
Exactly.
How do you feel about, well, I ain't going to say feel about, what's your thoughts on this Little Durk situation? Man,
free Durk, it's crazy. I don't know what's going on with it all the way, so I don't really want to speak on it because, you know, I don't want to get involved with that.
Gotcha.
I can overcome negativity.
I hear that. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he had a iCON vest on.
No,
Vaughn did.
Vaughn had on a hat. Shout out to Vaughn. Shout out to King Vaughn. He had on a hat. So like I said, I'll try to bless everybody in Chicago who doing something. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, we the culture. So when they see everybody, like, man, everybody in Chicago be rocking with that icon, then the world see it because the world looking at us. Mm-hmm. They copying us. Chicago, where it's at, they copying us, what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So as much as I try to, you ain't gonna be able to hit everybody hand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying. I can say I tried. I reached out to such and such, and they ain't get back with me. Well, they did get back with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? It's God will.
Seeing the fact that, you know what I mean, when you say Chicago influenced the world, seeing the fact that somebody took your brand and put it on the vest, how did that make you feel?
Yeah, it didn't really make me feel away. It was just like, they see what's going on.
All right.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They see me. You know what I'm saying? They see what's going on. So I'm doing my job. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to do my job. And just, it's going to be A1. It's going to be up there. It's growing.
Think about it, 2018, 2019.
Yeah, 1 year.
Definitely.
I swear I thought you've been doing it longer
for a long time.
I thought you were doing it.
Not the biggest run.
Yeah,
man,
you definitely shocked me.
Like, I swear, I thought you've been doing it for a minute.
I was expecting you to say, 2015.
Yeah.
I was not expecting
5-10 years.
Because I've been seeing it everywhere.
Yeah, I've been trying to spread it. I've been trying to spread it like a wildfire.
It's working.
It is a wildfire.
Right.
Whatever gasoline you using, keep using it.
And shout out to all the customers, everybody rocking in and tagging me in posts and tagging bro in the post. Man, we salute y'all, man. We love that, man. Keep it coming.
Before we end things with you, what is one thing you will want to leave with the world or share with the world?
Listen, I want everybody to think about a time in their life where it was all bad. It could be 5 years ago, it could be 5 minutes ago. You're going to overcome it. You know what I'm saying? Think about that time in school where you got suspended and you just the end of the world, and that's 10 years behind you now. You ain't even thinking about it. So that means you overcame it. We got the ability to overcome anything when you put your mind to it. So if I can leave it with anything, I'll leave it with that. Overcome the negativity. Stay positive. Be aware. To be aware is to be alive, man.
Let people know where they can grab some iCON merch and how they can get in contact with you.
Okay, www.iconthecollection.com. My Instagram is iCON Move. My partner Instagram is iCON Jetson. You know what I'm saying? And all the shop locations, all the size Chicago locations, Dress to Impress, and JB's on 47 right now. Yeah, we trying to spread it more out in other states, but right now Chicago is the home base. We got stores in Dallas as well, but for Chicago right now, I just gave y'all about 3-4 stores y'all can shop with. But the shop being the number one store, come pull up on me, 4142 West 167th Street, Oak Forest, right next to the Linger Bar, across the street from the Walmart. Come see me, ask for Uzi, Manny, Rodney, or JB Money, or my boy Miles G.